This scene is a deleted scene about me and AIDS. It is for a very specific audience. If you have not been following my fake death story, you should stop this video now and leave. If you do not consider yourself very bright, I think you should stop this video as well. Okay, good. It is just me and you. I'm going to tell you a few things I do not think the general audience would understand. First, the clips you are seeing are little glimpses into my story. A story that will eventually be a live-action film about my fake death. And although this film will be very honest and accurate, it will not cover every little detail. It will have to take some creative license. And may I say how thrilled I am that this software has spell check. I am an old man, but I can never spell license. As you can imagine, even though millions of men all over the world fit my physical needs for Nathan McCoy, I had a very difficult challenge. Not only did my Nathan need to be unmarried with no real friends or family. The number one qualification, he needed to be terminally ill. The illness did not matter: cancer, liver disease, heart disease. Now, the problem: terminal illness is normally a luxury of the elderly. Finding a white man in his 30s would normally be an almost impossible task. Until the 1980s. The stars aligned for me. I had spent years developing my plan, and now, when I was ready to act on it, I had a huge pool of candidates. Out of nowhere, San Francisco became a city of nothing but dying white men in their 30s. Men who were not married, and had been disowned by their families. It was called acquired immune deficiency syndrome. AIDS. AIDS. Now, this story that will not make it in the final movie. I feel it will only muddy the subject and bog it down, make it more confusing for the masses. My first Nathan McCoy was not Fletcher. I started with a man we will call Roger.
Hi, I am Roger. I am a gay man and I am very sick. I am dying of this new disease called AIDS.
So I go to my doctor, Stephen Rubin. Tell him I am gay. Tell him I think I have AIDS. Together we create my alias, Nathan McCoy. So I had my assistant Linda take Roger for an AIDS test as Nathan McCoy.
But it turns out I was not being truthful about having AIDS. I knew this generous man would not help me if I told him I had hepatitis from using dirty needles.
So I paid for Roger's medicine and continued my search for my Nathan McCoy. Eventually I found Fletcher. That will be covered in the movie. I'm sure you can understand why I will not bog the movie down with Roger.
It is difficult enough to spoon-feed people the main details. They would choke on the minutia.
Now, hopefully many more people have tuned out. Hopefully only the most brilliant are still watching,
because this is going to be a little tough to chew.
Ready? Go for it, Fletcher. I think they can handle it.
Did I have cancer?
Or did Nathan McCoy really die of AIDS?
Andy, wake up.
Linda.
Listen. I am your most trusted friend and partner in crime. Let's get back to the story.
Welcome back, masses.